We just made it to Mudanya. First impressions. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Like it's very hilly. You got mountains on one side, the beach on the other side. And how far are we away from Musa's place?
About 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes away from Musa's place. So he should be able to tell us how Mudanya has been. He's been here for about, I don't know, I want to say a few weeks already.
That's his kids. I think that's his kids, yeah.
Oh, inshallah.
I recognize they're running around. I think this is how they ran down. Hey, that's how
I moved in here just a week ago. 10 minutes ago.
So you migrated, that's it?
Yeah, that's me. I just moved.
Wow. When you said you were coming here, I thought you were going to visit and see how
No,
it is.
I moved already. I brought all my bags. I'm ready for.
Wow,
You know, when it makes sense, you have to do it. And brother, you won't believe it. Brother, our general feeling for the past 6 weeks of being in Turkey has been only positive. I rented a flat in Bursa, and the owner of the flat, guess what? From Canada.
Okay.
But he speaks Turkish, right? Because he's origin Azerbaijan. So he rented the place with me. I met his wife. His wife came to give us a key. And then I told her our situation, that we did the Hijra here. And they did the same thing, but 6 years ago.
Wow.
So she told her husband connected with me and said, we're living here. So he invited us for coffee, said, this unit is for rent.
Wow.
Right in front of him.
Wow.
And brother, I looked at so many units, something like that. What do you think the cost is? Mine was not fully furnished, so I have to buy the items, right? I'm paying 3,500.
3,500 lira. That's a deal. That's a deal. I haven't seen the inside yet, but
you cannot find
this neighborhood
I
seems
look
pretty nice.
everywhere. I'm exhausted from looking, on the Sahel Bindan, the heat, right? If you look at the temperature, it's 35, 40, but it's not hot. It's not hot like in Malaysia.
It's not too humid. Yeah, humid. Malaysia is very humid.
It's very humid. You're always sweaty,
Yeah.
But right now you're in the middle of the day, right? But brother, at night you're cold.
Really?
So good.
But at this time?
It constantly, in the peak of the summer. At night we just put a fan, and in the middle of the night we have to turn it off. It's cold.
Wow.
Because the wind is constantly blowing. You get fresh air.
You're very high now.
Mashallah. So first impressions, it's
Went to Dubai.
it's nice. Mudanya
I
is.
brought these two guys from.
It's nice.
Very much.
I do like the.
We did some work together.
I don't know how to describe it.
From Dubai.
Like the traditional feel of
Central
Bursa
you
and
guys
some
are
parts of Bursa, but this is more modern over here. It looks like, but nevertheless, it's very nice. You have the mountains, you have the water right there, and the rent is fair. You can't find anything like this in most countries for the price that he's paying. I can tell. I haven't been inside his house yet, but I can tell from the way the neighborhood is. You can see it's a nice neighborhood.
Look at the espresso how it comes out. Look at the speed and the way it extracts the oil. If you get the grinding correct, the freshness correct, everything correct, the temperature, you get this. See that? Broken line, like dripping. Look at the color. This, like, if you like espresso, this is beautiful. Yeah, it's higher, and this one is same level.
Mashallah.
Look at the wind turbine. So you have this, and in the evening it's constantly blowing the wind. It's amazing. Sure. So now I've been looking at properties all over, like this whole region of Bursa area, and I found some very good deals. Like one of them, it's a house with 8,000 square meters of land. I only like the ones with land, right? So that's massive. Okay, that's massive. That's like almost 1 full hectare, right? 8,000 square meters, right? Rather, the house is built like a tank. The way it's built by this guy who lived in Germany for 20 years. So he built using German standard, He said this house, you cannot even take a bulldozer to build it. You have to put dynamite. No kidding. No kidding. He took me in the house. He said, you see the layer? You see that thick, the insulation? And he's so right. You see that coast there, that town is called the Gemlik, right?
Oh, yeah, Gemlik, yeah.
And all these small supermarkets, rather, they sell everything you need. You don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to the big town, to Bursa, nothing. Everything is here. And the people are very decent. The manners, everything. And the people, they love kids. You see all your kids, they like.
Nice.
The family people.
We experienced it.
Brothers, some people, they stay for years. They don't even know how the numbers.
Yeah.
My kids know all the numbers already.
Mashallah.
They even know more than me because they learn from the app.
Right.
To them it's like a game, you know, so they learn.
Duolingo.
Yeah, one of those, Duolingo and another one. Praying normal. Oh, you Mustafa?
2 and 2.
Oh, you.
So we just got finished making salah in this beautiful masjid in Mudanya. So alhamdulillah, that's one thing about Turkey. Wherever you go, alhamdulillah, there's plenty of masajid. Now we're about to go walking along the beach. So let's go check that out. It's a pretty chill vibe out here. That's one thing about the Turkish lifestyle. It's like people chill outdoors with the family, hang around, sipping tea, fishing and stuff. The lifestyle is it's quite laid back and healthy.
Basically, you have to look at this one. Brother, basically, if you go too much in the north, it's a flood area. Yes, lately there have been some floods, you know? And if you go too much in the south, drought. Yeah, so Bursa area, the whole line, it's a good spot there. So that's why I'm thinking stick to Bursa, because our intention is also to have a community of course the local. If we can speak the language, we can be friends with them. But then there will be a big migration of worldwide coming to Turkey.
So another thing is that Mudanya, this area that we're in right now by the water, it's 30 minutes from Bursa, and then on a ferry, it's about an hour and a half to Istanbul. So if you have any businesses, so if you have anything to do in Istanbul, or you just want to go there for the weekend, you just jump on the ferry, hour and 30 minutes, and boom, you're in Istanbul. Actually, you can even drive there. It's like 2 hours, but if there's traffic, it might take a little bit longer. So the ferry is pretty attractive. So instead of living in the hustle and bustle of Istanbul, you just live in Bursa, and maybe even here in Mudanya. And then whenever you need to go to Istanbul, boom, just hop on a ferry, hour and a half away.
5 lira, 5 lira, 5 lira.
Kaynamış közde 5 lira.
Adem babanın kebapları. Buyurun. Kaynamış mı? Tamam abi. 5 lira. Kaç tane?
It's really nice, brother. And if you can reach a level where you canter and you gallop, it's like a need. Like you need to do it once in a while just to feel the thrill of running. Wow. I go to the guy, I say, I just want to run. And then at first he let me run around the arena, but it's too small. So then now, mashallah, he lets me go to the forest.
Wow.
So I just run in the forest.
Nice.
But that one they gave me the mail was scary. Oh my god, I was so scared. But luckily I didn't jump off.
Yeah.
I stayed, you know. But the way that he went from slow canter to boom, like a switch, you know, it was too scary, man. Too scary.
Did you stop it?
I pulled, I made the sound, oh, and it would just go, you know. And the thing was, when you pull, it feels nothing. It's too strong. It's massive, you know. It's like 175. My God, if you see it, you'll know what I mean.
But then eventually,
You can go on it. You wait. He's a big horse.
So was it like when you went, there was that full speed, or you did?
Full speed, but I've never felt this before.
Oh my God.
roughly how many miles?
You can try it.
Is he big enough for walking? For watching?
Yes.
The horses aren't big enough.
No, he's a big horse. Big.
But were you standing?